Hi guys, and welcome back to Beauty's Comett. Thank you so much for tuning back. Thank you for joining my little YouTube like and subscribe. Today we are going to be talking about my supplements. So I take a lot of beauty supplements only because I have so many, but just to kind of give you a little bit of insight, I'm just putting my timer on for you guys, but I love taking supplements. I probably would say that most every day I take some kind of supplement. Now, disclaimer, I am not a registered dietitian, so what might work for me may not work for you, but definitely it is something that maybe you should reach out to your dermatologist, your doctor, and see what they recommend for you as far as vitamins, minerals, nutrients, and so on and so forth. Or just do your own research, different things out. But I'm just going to jump in and tell you what I personally like. And I don't remember exactly why I like some of these, but I know that they benefit either my health, my energy levels, my wellness, my mental wellness, and my skin, and my hair. That's typically why I take most of the stuff that I take. So let's jump in. So the first thing, and this one, I'll also try and tell you where I buy a lot of the products too, but this is a bulk size vitamin E, and this one I want to say that I bought at Sam's Club, but this is the vitamin E, and this is a alpha okay, I'm not even going to try and tell you what kind of nope, I'm not going to try that because that one is a hard one to pronounce, but it is basically a vitamin E, and this is 180 mgs of vitamin E per capsule. It's always good to look for ones that have a high concentration. This one's kind of low, so I might take one or two for me, only because I like the impact of it. Vitamin E is a moisturizing. You can see that they're little oil gels. Vitamin E is so good for healing the skin, healing and bringing back hydration into your face, into your body, and like, it's just it's a powerhouse. I mean, a lot of the supplements that you have, they're in your food. So as long as you're doing your research, like to find out what foods have vitamin E, vitamin C, vitamin D, folate, you probably don't need supplements. I'm just somebody who enjoys taking supplements. So it's not for everybody, but I do. So the next one that I am going to talk about is beetroot. So beetroot is one of those ones that actually is good for detoxification, also helping your arteries and strengthening your like your blood vessels, your heart, your the restorative, again, joint, and it might even say pathways. Not a registered dietitian or anything, but this is something that I take that helps me. And this actually was recommended to me by a friend who was like, okay, if you're working out a whole lot, this is actually something that you'd want to take to help you that rest time, your recovery time. I think that's what it is. It helps you with recovery, which makes a lot of sense. But anyways, any red vegetables are actually really good for detoxifying and purifying your pathways and your cell movement. So it's all about circulation, I think, is with those red vegetables, fruits, and vegetables. So the next thing that I want to show you guys, sorry, I kind of had a little bit of a blockage with explaining that one, but this is by Wild Harvest, and this is lemon balm. This is traditionally used for relaxation. I actually drink, not every day, but most every day, I drink Sleepy Time tea, and this is one of the ingredients that's in Sleepy Time tea is lemon balm, and it's just one of those mild sedatives that help you to relax, to unwind, and to kind of calm your mood. I feel like everybody kind of has to have something like this in their arsenal, because it helps you to unwind. Now, again, there are so many other options, like, I don't know, warm milk, warm soy milk, again, teas. Chamomile tea is a phenomenal way to kind of help you relax, but if you want something, this is really strong, I should say. And again, if you have sensitivities, I wouldn't recommend it, because this one actually kind of does make me, like, I can't drive when I take stuff like this. So be cautious of it. It will knock you out. It is a mild sedative. So the next thing that I want to talk about is the Cebu. And this is an omega fatty acid. This one is probably one of my favorite things out of all of these that I'm talking about. This is by far one of my favorite things to talk about, or one of my favorite supplements. I probably will always have this in my supplement medicine cabinet. But these are and actually it says peak vitality with the highest levels of omega-7 found anywhere. Our Himalayan sea buckthorn oil elevates everything from hair, skin, and nails. Membrane, hydration, gut health, heart function, packed with rare omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidant, vitamins, and minerals. This one, I don't know. I stumbled across it on YouTube like years ago. So someone was talking about it, and it just intrigued me so much because, again, a sea buckthorn berry, it's a fruit, but it's not a fruit that's widely available. So it was one of those ones where I was like, I want to try it, and it kind of looks red. So if you take, I don't know if you guys can see that, if you take them enough, they actually do kind of change like the glow in your skin. There's actually, this particular company does skincare as well. Or yeah, so it does kind of give you almost like carrot oil. It kind of gives you a little bit of color back to your face, just a flush of color. So this is amazing. I actually sometimes do put a little, one of these little capsules in my moisturizer and put it on my face just to give me a little light hue of color. So the next thing that I'm going to talk about, and this will probably be the last thing, so that was for hair, skin, and nails. This one is also for hair, skin, and nails and vitality. This is the by Earthborn Elements, and this is the Foti extract. This is amazing. I can't say enough good things about Foti. This is basically he, she, woo. That's another word for it. It is something that it's a very old root, like that they've been using for years and years and years. But basically what it does is it helps with thinning, hair loss, hair graying. It also does help with joints, and very similar to the beetroot, where it's just also really good if you have issues with blockages. The only thing, I do try and do a little bit of research about the supplements that I'm taking, but it says that it can have if you have like issues with kidney or liver, then I would say that you may want to do your research if this is the supplement for you. But it is an amazing hair and beauty and vitality supplement. Which again, typically if something's good for your hair, your skin, and your joints, it's probably got a whole slew of other benefits as well. So glad that I have that one. I think that I'm going to stop there, and then I hope you enjoyed that video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!